One of the things that kind of surprises people when they're looking at a franchise is that the franchise may give them a certain requirement for a marketing spend every month. Or you may be thinking, wait a minute, I don't know that I want to do this. Well, first you want to dig in and find out why. And if you're like me and you watch Shark Tank, you hear a lot about client acquisition costs. That's one of the questions that they ask a lot. How much are you spending to acquire each client? So with a franchise, they've come through that. They've looked at this data and they've determined how much it makes sense for you to spend every month to be able to get the kind of results you want. And keep in mind, the mom and pops out there, they're probably not doing that. They're afraid to spend. I don't want you to be afraid to spend, but I do want you to pay attention to that metric. And when you are looking at a franchise, I want you to ask the other owners, how are you spending that money? Does that make sense? Is it working for you? Because that's really the bottom line. Sometimes for $500 a month, they can be $5,000 a month. Not all franchises have a minimum spend, but some of them do. So I want you to know about that. And the other thing I want you to keep in mind is that there are cooperative groups out there too. So if a franchise has different locations in the same big metro area, then you can really take advantage of pooling in with your neighbors and having that cooperative local advertising fund so you can make that money go further. So that's a great way to do that. And then the other thing I want to tell you about, and this is just a real life example that a financial planner told me about. She said, I've got two franchise owners in my client base. One of them is, she's, great. You would think she would do great in a business. However, she fakes her marketing spend. She'll, put it all on a spreadsheet and send it into the franchise. She's not doing very well because she's not following the system. She's not making that actual spend. She has another client. She just is, one of these steady Eddie people. She follows the system. She spends the money on marketing and she does very well. So keep that in mind when you're looking for a franchise. If you have any other questions about franchises, I'd love to have you come to my Q&A session. Just scan over the QR code and we'll see you there. Thank you.